All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We made it through the end of the week, right? As Bill said, it only took me 5 days to get here. So we are here. Hopefully, you guys are staying warm this morning, staying safe. There is a lot of ice out there. So if you're out and about, just be careful. Um, and we'll see a little warm up tomorrow, but then it's going to be cold again on Sunday and Monday. So just keep in mind as this winter weather starts to come in, you guys just make sure you do what is best for you. Stay safe. Be careful when you're out walking around. So, but otherwise, yeah, let's get into our Friday. Let's have a great day. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Um, the quote for today is just a reminder, right? It's a reminder of kind of everything we're going through and what can maybe be on the other side of it. So it says, hard times teach us valuable lessons. I'll read that again. Hard times teach us valuable lessons. And that's not to say that it's easy to see those lessons always or to be open to those lessons. The lessons themselves might not even be easy to accept, right? But I do believe that anytime we are faced with challenges or pressure, right, something coming from the outside that seems to be weighing down on us, we have an opportunity to rise up and kind of push against us and learn something through that process. And sometimes it's a lesson about life itself. Maybe it's a lesson about our environment or the community outside of us. And sometimes it's a lesson about ourselves, right? Maybe what we're capable of, or what strength we have. Or maybe it's teaching us patience, right? It's not always a lesson that we might think we need. And we might not, as we said, be ready to necessarily accept it. But if we listen, if we're open to it, um, we are able to usually see some kind of positive light, some kind of teaching in the hard times. And hopefully that's what this year has been for you guys, and that we can see that, right? Instead of feeling weighed down or feeling like we're being defeated, what's this trying to teach us, right? What's it trying to show us? Is it trying to remind us of our own strength and our own resilience? So sometimes we just need to sit with it, right? It's not necessarily, all right, let me go look for it, or I got to write this down. No, just sit with it. Maybe it'll come up during our mindfulness, um, and just try to be open to it. So yeah, that's the advice I'm going to offer up for this weekend. As we head into the weekend, try not to stay down and out, but instead be open to the lessons that life is giving us right now, and keep your head up. We're doing good. We're doing the best we can, and you guys are doing great. So we will continue to do our part here. We will do our gentle stretches. We'll be open to the lessons that our body is teaching us. And then we will follow that with mindfulness and be open to the teachings that come into us through the silent moments. So, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks always for joining me, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, go ahead, come on to that starting position. Get a sip of the coffee, get going here today. So let's bring our feet flat to the floor. Have your hips heavy, rooting down to the chair beneath you. Feel your spine long and lifted. Relax the shoulders. And then we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. I invite you to close the eyes here as we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in, and we will get started with our stretches. So we'll begin with our legs here, lower extremities. And we're going to start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good. So taking the toes away from the body and then back towards the body. Just starting to wake everything up. Get the energy flowing, get the blood stirring. And as always, keep in mind, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and then see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good. And of course, keep that breath moving, pairing your intention with your action. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead. Keep those legs nice and long, but you can rest the heels down on the floor and then draw the toes back in towards your body here. We'll take a breath as we lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, gently reach down in the direction of your feet. Good. And just maybe take this opportunity to listen. Listen to the body. Maybe see if there's a lesson to be learned, even in this moment. Right? This might not be the most comfortable. Maybe it's a hard situation or a hard position for you to be in. But then just try to soften. Use the breath. Listen to your body. Honor what it's saying. And see if maybe there's a lesson for you. Good. Breathing into the back of the legs, feeling the hamstrings and the calves stretch open. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another deep breath in. And then exhale slowly. Come on back up to seated. Good. Go ahead, put a bend in the knees. Bring your feet flat to the floor. We'll lengthen through the spine here. Come on back to that starting position and let's take a breath to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good, nice job, you guys. All right, we are going to get into our inner thighs here. So stretching our hip adductors. We'll do that by taking our knees away from one another. So we're just gently drawing the thighs apart here. And then you can continue to use the muscles of the hips and the legs, or if it feels okay, bringing your hand or maybe a forearm to gently push into the legs, further deepening the stretch. Good, and then of course, come back to the breath, smoothing out the inhales, smoothing out the exhales. Nice job, you guys, just allowing the muscles and the tissues soften, easing into this posture, easing into sensation. Good. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And then exhale, slowly draw those legs back together. Come on back to our starting position. Good, and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Awesome work, you guys. All right, we are now going to get into the back side of our hips here. So from the starting position, feel your legs and your hips rooting down towards the floor. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine as you breathe in. And then we'll start with the right leg, drawing that knee gently into the body here. Giving it a squeeze into your belly, maybe into the chest. And then just breathing into the back side of the right hip. Now you can stay here, or if it feels okay in your body, bring your leg over the other one. And this just might change the direction of the pull of the muscle. Maybe you feel a different sensation. Maybe there's a lack of sensation, right? There's no right or wrong here. Just giving yourself the time and space to feel into your body and listen to what it's telling you. Good. Smoothing out the breath here, softly in and softly out. Go ahead, take another deep inhale, and then exhale, slowly release, let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, we'll switch sides. So once more, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in, And then we'll bring our left leg up into that body here, gently squeezing it into your torso. Good, again, breathing into the back side of the left hip. And now you can stay here or cross the leg over the other one. And again, just noticing, see if there's a change in sensation. Maybe you feel a deeper stretch. Maybe you feel no stretch at all. That's okay. Just listening, noticing, and continuing to breathe. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly release. Let that leg go. Good. We'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Awesome job, you guys. You are doing great. Let's see, we are done with our lower extremities, so we'll go ahead and get into the trunk here. And we'll start with a little rotation, right? So come to the starting position. Have your feet flat on the floor. Feel your hips heavy, rooting down. Lengthen through the spine. Sit up nice and tall as you take a breath in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the right. Good. Now bringing your hands to the grip of your choice, maybe on your leg, maybe the chair. And then continue breathing. Create a little leverage here. Create some length as you sit up tall. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, gently twist a little deeper. Maybe the gaze comes to the right shoulder. And then just keep breathing. Softly in and softly out. Go ahead, take another inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Come on back. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the left. Again, bringing the hands to a placement of your choice. Creating length as you inhale. And then as you exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Continuing to move the breath. Perhaps the gaze comes over the left shoulder. And just breathing. Breathing into sensation, easing into the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly come on back through center. Good. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job. All right, we're going to keep our feet exactly where they're at. And we're just going to start to round our spine forward, maybe bringing your hands down towards the floor. And then just start to notice. Notice what you feel in the low back here. Breathing into the lumbar spine. Just allowing the muscles to soften, gently stretching open. Now, if it feels good in your body, you can continue to release the spine. Maybe the weight of the head comes towards the floor. And just further opening the back body here. Moving the breath. If there is any restriction with the breath, just back off a little bit. You don't want any compression on the chest here. Make sure that breath continues to move smooth and steady. Just allowing the muscles to ease into the stretch here. Gently opening, gently softening. Good. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly round your way back up to seated. Give yourself a minute here. Let the spine come back in line. Go ahead, let the blood pressure settle and stabilize. We'll take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into the front of our body here now. So once again, returning to that starting position. Have your feet flat. Feel that spine nice and long. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, we're slowly going to draw the shoulder blades towards one another. So maybe bringing your elbow points in towards each other on the back side of the body, opening across the chest, feeling the collarbone broaden. And now depending on your chair, you've got a couple options. You can always take your spine up and over. So just further opening up the entire front of the body here. Maybe the arms come to either side. Allowing the pec muscles to open, feel a stretch in the abdomen. Then maybe bringing the gaze softly up towards the ceiling, allowing the neck and the throat and all the tissues around there to open up, gently stretching. And then continue breathing. With every inhale, feel a deep expansion through the entire front body. And with every exhale, softening, relaxing the tissues, and continuing to breathe. Slow and steady with the breath, allowing everything to ease open here. Go ahead, take another inhale. And exhale slowly. Come on back up to seated. Nice job, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. So good. All right, we are done with our trunk. We're going to move into our arms, our upper extremities. So we're going to start with flexion at the shoulder. Now you have a couple options here. Depending on your hands, you can either take your fingers in between one another. You can cup over each other, taking a cupping grip. And you can use the strength of one hand to assist and support the other hand. And then, of course, you can do all of this with one hand as well. So wherever you're at, come to the starting position. Feel your legs heavy, rooting down. Take the grip of your choice, and as you breathe in, gently lift those arms up and away from the torso. Now, keeping in mind, everything in this range is considered flexion. So it doesn't matter what height you're at or where you're at, as long as you feel a stretch in your body. So maybe you're just lifting your hands up and away from the lap. Maybe you bring them to shoulder height. Maybe they're up and over your head. Wherever you're at, breathing smooth and steady. If there's any pain or any pinching, just back off a little bit. Allow the stretch to be nice and easy as you move the breath, smooth and steady. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale, maybe reach a little higher. And then as you exhale, slowly lower those hands down. Nice job, you guys. Relax those shoulders. Let's take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. All right, we are going to get into our shoulder blades now, so do our scapular glides. For those of you out in the big room, you can use the table in front of you to place your hands on top. For those of you at home, if you have a flat surface, I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to turn to the side here. Now, again, if you have a table or some kind of flat surface, it's just going to offer a little support here. So you want to place your hands on top and then slide the hands up and away from the body. And what you're doing here is just drawing those shoulder blades up and around the rib cage. Now it's a small motion, and if you need to feel the difference, you can squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another, bring them in towards midline of your back, and then pull them away from each other. Opening up the back side of the chest there, and then continuing to move the arms up and away from your body. Good. Continue moving the breath here, smooth and steady. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the neck, maybe softening the jaw. Nice job, you guys. Continue moving the breath here. And on your next inhale, gently draw those fingers a little further away from you. And then as you exhale, slowly, 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 come on back up. Good. Bringing those shoulder blades back to the back side of your body here. Nice job, you guys. I'll go ahead and face you once more. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, we are going to get into the back side of our shoulders now. So once again, come to the starting position. Have your feet flat. Feel your hips heavy, rooting down. Lengthen through the spine, sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And then we'll start with the right arm, lifting it up and across our torso here. Good, now you have a couple options. Option one is just reaching that hand away from you. Option two, you can grab a hold of the other shoulder for a little support. Give it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel on the back side of the arm. And then option three, if available, using your free hand to pull that arm gently across the torso. Good, and then come back to the breath. Notice what sensation comes up. Notice what you're feeling. If there's any pain or any forcing, just back off a little bit. Otherwise, continue breathing. Softly in, softly out, allowing the stretch to feel good, releasing any tension or holding. Go ahead, take another breath in. And as you exhale, slowly lower, let that arm go. Nice job, you guys. All right, we'll switch sides. So once more, come to that starting position, sit up tall, take a breath in, and then we'll bring our left arm up and across. And again, a couple options here. One is just reaching that hand across your body. Two is bringing your hand to the other shoulder. Give it a gentle tug. Notice what you feel back here. And then three, if available, using this free hand to gently pull in towards your torso. Good. Again, continuing to move the breath here. Letting go of any holding, any forcing. If you feel any pain, back off a little bit. Otherwise, just breathing into the stretch, slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Moving the breath, breathing into sensation. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly lower that hand down. Nice work, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice work. All right, we are done with arms, shoulder rolls. We will get into shoulder rolls. I can't forget those. So go ahead, bring your shoulders up to your ears and back down again. Up to your ears and back down again. Good. Let this feel like a mini massage in your shoulder girdle. Releasing any tension. Making sure to go forwards as well as backwards. Maybe you go side to side, whatever feels good in your body. Just releasing any extra holding or leftover tension. Nice job, you guys. Keep moving the breath while you're moving your shoulders. When you're ready, go ahead. Come on back to that starting position. Let your shoulders be heavy. Feet are flat on the floor. Legs and hips are heavy, rooting down beneath you. Feel your spine get long, lengthening from hips to head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then if it feels okay in your body, you can close the eyes. And just start to let everything soften. Allow your shoulders to stay heavy. Feel the weight of the head as it pours over towards the floor. And then continue breathing. Breathing into the left side of the neck. allowing the muscles to soften, tissues melting around the bone. Just letting go a little more with every breath. Nice job, you guys. When you're ready, go ahead, take another inhale. And as you exhale, slowly come on back through center. Good. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Once again, allowing yourself to settle, softening into this pose. Maybe close the eyes if that feels okay. And then just allow everything to relax. Shoulders drawing down towards the floor as gravity gently pulls on the weight of your head. As you continue to breathe, breathing into the right side of the neck this time, watching and feeling as the muscles soften, slowly stretching away from one another. Nice job, you guys. Moving the breath smooth and steady. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly begin to drop your chin down towards your chest. And then just begin to make small circles with the head and the neck. Moving a little slower than you think you should. As you feel into the sensation, watching as it travels through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions. Evening out the stretch. Reversing the rotation. And just continuing to feel. Feel and observe as the stretch wraps around the entirety of your neck. Good. As you're ready, when you're ready, come on back through center. Bring that head back in line with your spine. Once more, return to the starting position. Have your feet flat, let your hips be heavy. Feel your spine light and long, lengthening all the way up. Relax the shoulders down, and we'll finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. When you're ready, open your eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for joining for that portion. I will get set up for mindfulness here. So if you hold tight, I'll be with you in a second. Thanks. All right, let's see who we have out there. Steve, good morning, Steve. Hello. Miss Vivian, Miss Vivian. I have no clue where the king is at. He is a royal pain. Ha ha ha. Good morning, Miss Vivian. Well, tell the king to tune in and get his mindfulness on. Hopefully we see him next week in person. And for all the rest of you out there, welcome and good morning. Hope you guys are all having a good morning. Hopefully the ice didn't slow you down too much. like it did me. So that's for Bill. Yes, I was late. But we're here now, right? We're here in this moment. Um, the next several minutes, we are going to try and tune in, relax, right? Tune into ourselves and give ourselves a little bit of the love that we need and deserve. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully you guys can find a nice, comfortable position. I'm going to take a quick sip of coffee here. But hopefully the next several minutes are for you, exactly what you might need in this moment. The practice we've been doing all week is a loving kindness meditation, right? And with so much always going on in the world, our energy tends to leave us, right? We tend to either put it into worries or thoughts, maybe outside of us. We tend to get stuck in something from yesterday or planning for tomorrow. And oftentimes we don't ever turn that energy back in towards ourselves in a positive way, right? In a positive light. And that's what this practice is inviting you to do. So, as always, I will guide you guys through this. I will be offering guidance through the entire practice, and just let it be that, right? If you want the next several minutes to simply breathe and kind of relax and maybe even tune out, feel free, right? This time is totally your own. But otherwise, I invite you to come along and try to channel that energy back into yourself in a positive way, right? So all we're trying to do here is celebrate ourselves, give ourselves that love, that compassion, that grace that we often give to others and we allow others, but we don't often allow that for ourselves, right? So yeah, we take a lot of our energy and we put it outside of ourselves. And so the only thing that we're inviting you to do here is to channel that in a different way and channel it back in towards your own being, so that you can fill up your own cup, right? We can't necessarily help others or be of service to the world outside of us if we're not taking care of ourselves first. So hopefully you guys are able to find a few moments for that throughout the day. Otherwise, I invite you to do it right now, right here. And yeah, let this be about you, right? It's not selfish. It's simply self-service. So let it be that for yourself. I'll go ahead and get the timer set up here. Okay, so we will, like I said, I will offer guidance throughout. We will have a timer going and we'll hear 2 bells. The first one will indicate that our time has started. And the second, of course, will indicate that our time is finished. Whatever you do with that time in between is entirely up to you. I simply invite you to show up, arrive here, and give yourself this opportunity to just be. So wherever you're at, start to find a comfortable position. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths and just allow yourself to settle into this moment. So once again, I invite you for the next several minutes to simply arrive. Allow yourself the opportunity to show up without any expectations, without any agenda, without any fear or worries or anxieties. Simply allow yourself to be here in this moment, in the present. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, soften the gaze, and start to turn all of your attention inside. Let your awareness face inward. Observing yourself right here, right now, in this very moment. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing, picturing, imagining, using the mind's eye, however you describe it. Allow yourself to observe yourself. From head all the way down to your toes, front of your body to the back, one side to the other, inside to out. Seeing yourself one complete being, both physical and energetic bodies. Feeling the space that you take up. Sensing yourself as you are in this moment. Take a soft breath in, and then a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in, and a soft breath out. When you're ready, for just a moment, start to think about all the energy that goes into thoughts and worries and fears outside of us. Maybe think about how much time you spend worrying or comparing or judging. Maybe even notice you're doing it right now. And start to gather that energy up. Pull it into you. Maybe even physically hug it into yourself. But then as you gather it in towards yourself, start to transform that energy. Changing it from worries and fears to something positive. Maybe love, maybe kindness, maybe compassion and grace. And then pull all that energy in towards yourself. Gathering it all up, filling yourself up, and allowing yourself to be open to receive that energy, receive that positivity. Allowing yourself to focus on yourself, to love yourself, to be kind to yourself, to embrace yourself. And allow that energy, allow it to wash over you, to fill you up, to radiate from you. Maybe it feels like a warm waterfall pouring down, washing over your entire body. Maybe it feels like a cozy blanket wrapped around you, keeping you safe, keeping you warm. Maybe it fills you up like a warm tea, from inside to out, filling the belly, filling the soul, radiating from within. However it feels in your body, in your being, let it embrace you. Let it comfort you. Let all of that energy that you normally send outward, turn it back inward. Turn it into yourself. Allow yourself to focus on you. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Breath in, breath out. In, out. Continuing to breathe, allowing that positive energy, that loving energy to wash through you, embrace you, surround you. If you wish, as you want, start to bring your attention down into your heart space. Observe your heart beating from within, pumping blood throughout your entire being, sending energy out through all corners of the body. Feeling that start deep within you. Sensing the space in your chest cavity, in between the lungs, feeling that place where your heart resides, where your energy stems from. And allow yourself to see that place, feel that space. And then allow yourself to sense the love and the kindness and the goodness that resides within that space. Deep within you. Knowing that it's a part of you, that it stems from you. And then as you breathe, allow yourself to breathe into that space, feeding into your heart center, igniting the energy within you. Take a breath in, and then breathe out. Every time you breathe in, feeding the heart, igniting the energy, filling your soul, feeling that radiate deep within you. And then as you breathe out, release. Release anything that doesn't serve you, anything that hinders that light and that energy, anything that blocks that love. Let it go. Push it out with the exhale. And then turn around and feed your heart with the inhale. And then empty from your body that which you don't need with the exhale. Breathing in, feeding the heart. Breathing out, releasing what you don't need. Breathing in, feeding the heart. Breathing out, releasing what you don't need. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. breathing out. Continuing to breathe in this manner, knowing that the love and the energy and the kindness and the light that you so deserve already lives deep within you. Allow yourself to feed it, to nourish it. Let it cultivate from within. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Continuing to move the breath slow and steady. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And if you wish, allow yourself to call to mind. Call to mind something about you that makes you wonderful. Allowing yourself to celebrate your goodness, your kindness, the love that makes up your being. Maybe it's your ability to be kind to others. Maybe it's your ability to take care of yourself. Maybe it's your smile or your sense of humor. Maybe it's your strength, your determination, your ability to learn the lessons when life is tough. Maybe it's the fact that you just showed up today, got out of bed, and started the day. Whatever it is, there's something about you that makes you wonderful. There's something that demonstrates the love that resides within you. Let yourself celebrate that. Let yourself acknowledge whatever form it takes in your being. And then continue to breathe into that. Inhaling deep into your heart space. Filling your being, igniting your energy, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, let go of anything that doesn't serve your greater purpose. Anything that doesn't help cultivate that love. Anything that hinders that kindness. Let it out with your exhale. And then turn around and breathe in again. Breathe into your heart space. Breathe into the love that is you. And then exhale, let go anything that you don't need. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Continue moving the breath in this way, feeding your heart space, cultivating the love and the kindness from deep within you. And know that if at any point you've gotten distracted or your mind wanders, that's okay. Acknowledge it, notice it, then let it pass, and then come back. Come back to the space within you. Come back to your heart center and continue to breathe. Continue to ignite the energy from within. Breathing in and breathing out. As we enter into the final few minutes of our practice, I will let go of the verbal guidance and continue to breathe with all of you. Know that at any point, if you get a little distracted or the mind wanders, that's okay. Let that love and kindness and compassion radiate from within you and start again, refocusing on the breath, refocusing on the heart center. We'll hear one final bell indicating that our time has ended. And until then, just keep breathing. Feeding the heart space, feeding the love, feeding the compassion from within. And then exhaling, letting go anything you don't need. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Starting to come back into your physical body, feeling your energy expand, sensing into your whole being. If you wish to stay here, breathing, focusing on you, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. As always, thank you guys so much for joining. For those of you out in the big room, thank you for participating, being present. For those of you that are joining us virtually, we love having you guys connect, tune in. We love being able to share this practice with you. We hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. We will be back at 1:30 for our rehabilitative strengthening class. Otherwise, we'll be back again Monday morning, 10 a.m., all Colorado time. Either way, we hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and as always, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks so much.